What is up, internet? It is Chris Just Lifts here with a leg day. So, start with, I'm doing calf raises here. Just like you take a moment to appreciate how banging these look and the fact that I forgot to record I forgot to charge my microphone, so again, a mic'd over session. Yeah, honestly, not trying to do anything too fancy with this. I am just trying to get my calves going. First exercise of the session when I'm freshest, because I would like my calves to get some attention. In my other leg day, the second. Here we are, lying leg curl here to warm up the knee joints. Now, I am actually currently dealing with an injury, so I do work, kind of leaving maybe like 1 or 2 in the tank here and there. I kind of just see how I feel at the time. So for instance here, pretty solid. I could feel I was struggling to get the hamstring short, so I left a little bit in the tank just on the last rep. I basically went until I would have done lengthened partials. Also, that is my yat. Now here we've got leg extension. Again, not going too mad. I've got 15 kg pins to stack. I think I get me like 6 or 7 reps. A big focus for me is just trying to keep a lot of control on the negative. The reason being, my knees are cooked. I don't want to ego lift on this. I just want to try and control it. And also this leg extension is a little bit mid, so the shorter range of motion doesn't do me any favours. But yeah, that's solid as always. Biggest set of the session, hack squat. So again, for those of you who don't know, I watched my ACL a few years ago, so I'm always a bit nervous before the hack squat or any squat pattern in general. So what I tend to do on my big compounds in this session is my rep range says 6 to 10. I work to hit the bottom of that rep range or as close to it as I can. So here, this is a lifetime all-time best up from last week and the week before that, because you should be able to improve. 4 reps on 4 plates and a 7.5 kg either side. Very, very happy. This is a very nice hack. You can see the last rep. I would wager at this point, I probably, if I was full sending, had 2 to 3 reps more, but I will take a 1 rep up from last week. Considering my hip and glute are cooked at the moment, and the knee itself, I'm always a little bit optimistic. Blue drive, and yes, I am doing men's wellness next year. Again, trying to refocus and just being on the stretch of this exercise, because I struggle with my glute activation, so I am trying to build my muscle connection to help me just feel a little bit more confident that I am using my glutes whilst doing the session. And let me again, probably 1 or 2 reps left in the tank there, but I do try and finish this one early, just because if not, I'm basically folded into the glute drive. Here, I'd like to show what happens when you don't bottle a rep. So I had a shit setup on the first one, so I had to reset, and I'm here at the top of this for a while. However, the moment I reset, this turns into an all-time best, because I keep myself calm, take the adjustments by moving my feet back, and then proceed to do my set. So this is 3 reps, 4 reps. Last one is a bit of a grinder, but it is not this one. Here we go, the last rep here. You can see I'm trying to keep everything tight. It's the same kind of movement pattern, it's just a lot slower, and the facials were impeccable as always. And then I had to take a minute. I'm not gonna lie, this was the exercise that cooked me the most, because at this point, I don't know, I'm 5 or 6 exercises deep. I'm trying to full send a big heavy compound like an RDL. Yeah, I like belt squat RDLs, that's what really is to it. Then here we have the adductor. Again, I have 3 sets here. I am just really trying to focus on getting to the full stack. Again, I'm not the best at these exercises, but I just try and lock in and progress every week, which I did here. Set up a little bit shit, but can we just appreciate that quad sweep there, because that is go here. Thank you. Now again, just working through the range of motion. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I am just doing my sets. Simple, really. It's actually went on a little bit longer than I thought, so I went out first to say. Sorry. But to finish off the session, we did some cardio. Literally did chest to test. Just those who know.